If you hear me, let me know. Testing, testing. Hold on. If you hear me, let me know. Cause over the SS two of y'all over here ain't saying nothing. But anyway, this is your girl Shape World checking in. You see I'm at the house. Y'all, you won't believe what didn't happen. Like really, Shape. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this guy trying to put me in the right direction. I don't know what's happening. Okay. But we gonna talk about it. I know how long we gonna be live. The links are in the chat if you want to come up, add or take away from the conversation. But yeah, hold on. Okay, what's going on, y'all? Y'all, your girl's been fired. And yeah, I'm like, what? You just got there. That's how the fuck I felt too. Only been like 6 going on 7 weeks. Just quit variant. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to start crying. I don't want to get upset too much on here. But your girl didn't do nothing serious. No dirty urine tests, no accidents, no incidents of any kind, no tickets of any kind. You know, for the last 7 days, I've been on recaps. So I wasn't able to run my 4 o'clock. I was only on ride driving like 6 to 8 hours a day, only on duty 6 to 8 hours a day. Now it did fuss a time or two of leaving myself on duty, but I would always go back and re-edit that by the next morning and put my own duty hours. back to where it was. But there was a little bit discrepancy sometimes with load, sometimes, and things not going where it's supposed to. If y'all can hear me, let me know. I hear the echo from the other phone. Um, but anyway, yeah, they have terminated the girl. And I was like, what? What? Are you serious? That yeah, she talked to you and said that there's no communication to poor communication. And I said, can you expound on that? Because we only talked. I just fussed literally 2.5 days prior, right? Before yesterday, before Thursday night. And I had told her, I said, I don't think you're running me enough miles sometimes. And I mean, I know my recast this week, but I said I've been there 7 weeks. I said I only have like 4 checks at 900. I mean, I know a check's gonna be big because I go home every weekend when I was there. But I said I would like to see like 1100 and that kind of stuff. I didn't even go like ham when I talked to her about it. She said, well, yeah, you gotta keep yourself off duty. I said, yeah, but I read it the next morning so you can start saying it to me. I always get my own duty times back. They had to come back and fix my stuff. And I said, yo, Samsung stuff, like y'all, that's with the Samsung tablet thing. I don't know if y'all deal with that or not, but there was a lot of times I put my stuff on sleeper or off duty, and I know I would, right? I would record myself on my other phone, showing them that I would, right? And I say, well, sometimes like to talking to y'all on live when I go to sleep, wake up in the morning, somehow my thing will be on 10, 11 hours, right? And I say, so I want my Samsung looked at too. She been posted for the last 2 weeks, but the thing that they said was biggest there was no communication and poor communication. And I said, well, you got this smile on it. She said, well, she let you know in a conversation. Look, in a conversation for the last 7 days that she hasn't really been able to get a hold of you. I said, that's not true. You can look at my tablet. Y'all, I got 2 phones. If one phone was charged down or I was in an area where I could get reception on the iPhone, I get reception on my Android, right? Like I told her sometimes in certain areas, like certain areas she sent me to Oklahoma, Kentucky, certain areas of Tennessee. Because sometimes, this company, they don't just deal with big distribution, they deal with smaller mom and pops and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, but even if you message me, I pull over and I message right back or I go and call you. So when you keep saying no communication, I just understand it. And I just feel like it's really a real minuscule reason to terminate somebody. It just goes to show how much these companies we don't give a damn, right? And I said she really felt that strongly. Why she put me on a conference call with her manager, and we had a conference call there, and then had me sign a little write up or something because I still don't get the notification. I communicate with her ass every day. Yeah, I talked to my DM 3-4 times a day. Every single day was out there on the road. If she called me 2 or 3 times on the other phone and I didn't answer, she messaged me saying, "Hey, I called you." I will call right back. Right. And I was like, what in the hell is going on? Yeah, I haven't done nothing crazy. I've only been there for a short period of time. And I just think it's just dumb. It just goes to show you these companies don't give a damn. Let me tell you this. Okay. Oh Lord. Child. Lord have mercy. I brought a load into Hutchins. And I say, well, did I talk to her last time? Last, are you making sure you put me on local? They brought up the last 7 days, right? And I say, are you making sure you put me on loads that have enough time? Because I'm on recast. But even when not on recast, sometimes you put on loads, it's kind of too tight for me to run. Because me, I don't like to run to the last few minutes of my damn clock. I like to run at least an hour or two left. So that way on the 8th and 9th day, I'm not just sitting up somewhere having to do a damn reset. I can get somewhere and I can keep running. I can just pick up a load and run with it 2-3 hours or something. That's how I run. For me. And you just don't like that, you just told me that from the beginning. Right? But we discussed that when I first got hired on how I like to run. Okay. But yeah, they have terminated your girl. And I was like, I said, ain't no way to get around that, ain't no way to talk about this at all with her. So look, she said that you already talked about it. So basically, they let the fucking DM control you know, control this thing. Like control like who you gonna let go and who you not. Like who does that? Like what kind of company is it? The DM work um for y'all, just like I work for y'all. No write up, no real prior warning, no conference call, no nothing. Just said no communication, no poor communication. And I said, you can't be serious. You cannot be serious. Hold on, so fix you. Take A, what you mean by fix you? What you mean my light? That's my window. I can't fix the background. That's my window, babe. But yeah, I mean, do you really think I did something so wrong? Like I said, nothing serious. No previous write-ups, no real warnings. And it hasn't kind of typed for the last 7 days, running after recaps running in Louisiana into Georgia and back. I don't think it's gonna help me. How about that? Does that help me? Does that help anything at all? Hold on. Nah. It's on still glare, no matter whether it's daytime. But cause my luck curtain sheer anyway. Um, but I just like, are you fucking serious? Like, y'all say y'all need drivers. Y'all say that y'all tough on drivers. And I'm sorry. Then he gonna sit there and say one of the other, I guess, one other higher managers, sit his ass there and fucking say, well, she's already talked to you that you didn't answer your phone. But damn it, I have two phones. Then there's I say when you keep saying no communication, you still keep missing me because there's a quell come that you can look at where there's several messages throughout the day. And I first and second phone and she knows this. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm really, really pissed. I don't want to get upset and I don't want to get crying because I guess it's just me and I'm praying too much. Maybe I'm praying and talking to my God too much. Maybe I'm doing too much fasting. Maybe sometimes I don't know what's happening because it just seems like a lot of other areas of my life are getting better. And then right when I get going in one area really good, because I started to, pull strings of other things this month. Pull strings, get my thing popping off and all that stuff this month since I was finally on the schedule. And, because, being OTR, it's kind of hard to get another business started when you're OTR. It's just hard to say you put in any time and effort into nothing when you don't never know your schedule, you're gonna run day or night, what's gonna come across out there on the road. And I don't know what's happening, y'all. I want to start crying and get upset, but I just really am pissed. I really, really am. It's like these companies are finding any and everything just to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like I say, I haven't even done anything at DOT standards here. I haven't done anything. I didn't when I fussed with her about getting more miles, y'all. They didn't cuss this woman out. They didn't cuss this woman out at all. Feel me? So I am pissed. I was upset. I was on, and then I'm gonna take it is to let you know that they hadn't did their digging, just going about this woman and saying, when they pulled me in a room to have a conference room and have a conversation, um, they hadn't ordered my rental car yet. So I guess I was gonna be on my own getting home or whatever. Um, but after the conversation that we had, that's when they put in my rental car from Enterprise and went on and just paid for me to go home. It was like a good 5 hours drive back into Houston from this particular terminal anyway. So I say, really? And I'm gonna tell you how cold blooded they was. They knew they was gonna do that morning. Look, knew they was gonna let your girl loose that morning, right? But still had me run a load because she hadn't had no load on me since I dropped that night. I dropped a load that night before, right? No load that whole night. She didn't send me a load till like 7 o'clock that fucking morning. And got on that clock at 7 o'clock that fucking morning. To live that little short hop, it was like 200-300 miles. It was like 3 hours. It wasn't much to do. Did that. They gonna tell fucking tell your girl, look, they gonna fucking tell your girl You can come on and bring the truck on in to the terminal. If that's some shit. And some shit go sit there. Use you now. Use you so they can meet their bottom line. Now I already know they're gonna let you go. I already gonna put you out of here. Right? And use me to live no fucking load. And this load has been sitting up y'all for like 6 whole days. And I looked at the bill on this particular load. This load was sitting for 6 whole days straight. Not being delivered. This load was billed like way back in like April 26th, April 27th, and it load been sitting on the yard. Just to give you a little background, I kind of like the dispatch. I'm not gonna tell the company, whatever, but the dispatches were now extremely hot. I was just dealing with the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to be on a schedule. I want to start crying, y'all, but it's like, whew, my health is under control 100%, right? My family relationships are getting a bit better. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting a few people behind the scenes that kind of a little more of a blessing. I've kind of been networking a little bit, and a blessing in my life. You know, that have a few people that y'all see like Pinky has been in my life is always in a blessing still. They never went nowhere. Um, and then my dad, if you don't know, you have not been watching me. What's up, CeeLo? Say, link in the chat. You want to come up? Child. Mm. Then my dad, who y'all all know, this man has tried to blame me for stuff and point the finger at me for the last 20 years. Right? And he's at a point now where he wants to sit down and actually have a real general conversation. And that's been like for like the last 4 or 5 weeks. I've been asking praying God to touch his heart and touch how he see me and my brothers and sisters and change how he feel and holding us accountable for shit that went on when he was kids and not holding us against for stuff when he did that 9 bid. And I mean my dad has like blamed me for doing that bid in prison. He kind of halfway blamed me. He felt like I should have came to see him often. He blamed me for calling the fucking police on him that damn day. Um, so I just felt like I spent more time with my grandparents who really, really made me feel like halfway shit for a good period of time when he first went to prison. And RIP to them, but it's really the real truth, right? So how can a lot of other parts of my life be going like it is, but right here, right here, you know what I'm saying? It's like y'all gotta help me. Y'all gotta pray for your girl. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pray for your girl because I'm going back to my counseling. I've been going to counseling on this last year. I went back to counseling like the week before last. I said every weekend I'm gonna go talk and see to her. Right. I might see her before 5 o'clock today, right? My Zoom stuff talk with her. That's been a little bit better, right? My relationship with my mom has always been intact and we just gotten closer since last year. Y'all see me take her on trips and take her to Miami and California with each other. And that's got a little better. Even my baby sister, yeah, I told y'all she cussed me out, right? And that's getting a little bit better, right? And I'm able to sustain, you know what I'm saying, your girl's able to sustain, but I want to go higher. Do you understand that? I'm at a point in my life. I'm about to be 39. I'm about to be 39 next month. My birthday's June the 8th, right? Let me highlight y'all. Taking your, I'm put you making fun of nothing. Uh, but I don't want to just be sustaining and just getting by and just keeping what I have. I'm at a point in my life where I want to soar. I want to tap into all the gifts I feel like God is giving me. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing my interviews on here, y'all was liking that, right? I want to go back to doing it, but on a real professional level. I want to have real professional equipment. I want to have real interviews with Black and Hispanic people that's really doing a lot of things, or written autobiographies on a real professional level to where my stuff can be on Tubi, it can be on Google, it can be even on if possible, right? I want my real estate to pop up. I want my trucking to fully flourish like I want to. And it's like every time I take a step forward into something, y'all see me do the struggles, y'all see me bust my ass, y'all see me stick in. But like even with truckers like DC, and shout out to him when we talk behind the scenes, he said, "But have you thrown your whole self?" And I said, "Dad, I don't know. I don't know what else. Y'all tell me what else I can do as far as throwing my whole stuff. I've stuck out, y'all. I was stuck out on the road 2, 3 weeks at a time with no check. $200, $300. Still got to send money home. Still got to pay my cell phone bill. Still got to buy myself something to eat. You feel what I'm saying? And a little help that y'all do send me on the cash up, and I appreciate y'all for that. I use that sometimes to, I used to use that a lot of times to supplement for buying my lunches and stuff. Out on the road when I was leasing. I gave leasing a try, 3 times? I mean, I don't do nothing really fucked up out here on the road. The only thing I might do, y'all, maybe oversleep a little bit. That's it. And that ain't every day. Thank you, Coffee Brothers. But it's like, I don't know what God is doing. I don't know if I don't know if it's a setback to a setup. I don't know what's happening here. I'm not CeeLo, but you can't do nothing but take the shit as a pump. Cause I'm finally at a place where I was trying to get comfortable. I was starting to be dependent on it. I thought I was in decent. I didn't see the red flag coming. That's how cliche and how soft it was with the quote unquote no communication shit for the last 7 days. That's how soft it was. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I wasn't put on the phone with a supervisor. It was I tried calling you, and that's how light it was, fam. I tried calling you on your phone, and I said, "Yeah, I see a message." And sometimes I would call. I said, "I got call logs with this particular number on here, and I can show you call logs on his phone for the last 2 weeks, and me dialing this number from 2 to 8 times a day." You know what I'm saying? So basically, what you're telling me is that I'm not answering your phone call every single time you fucking call me. You're telling me there's a communication problem. Are you serious? So what I'm supposed to do, like a dog or something? What I'm supposed to do? Pull over every single time you dial my number? Sometimes I'm driving. Sometimes my phone's will be on the charge. Sometimes I'm in a spot where your phone call may not come through. You should know that as a DM. You feel what I'm saying? Thank Coffee Brothers. I appreciate it, baby. See, lost, baby. I'm trying not to take the shit personal, but it's like, see, lost. God is moving the way He's moving. You know what I'm saying? For the first time, every part of my body is healthy. Y'all don't know what all I've been going through behind the scenes for the last 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've always been healthy, but I've had my severe challenges too. But every part of me is healthy. Every part of me. And then working in the mental together, I've never been more mental. I never felt mentally strong until now. It's really strong is until now. Because I really, instead of clichéing my problems, I'm going directly to it and acknowledging myself that I'm not as weird. I'm not as weird or in isolation like I thought. You understand? Is that's what the counseling been doing is doing for me, and I've been talking with people that gone through some of the same things. And the biggest thing you can do, I'm gonna say this a sideboard. We talk about the job and everything, but the biggest thing you can do wrong when you go through stuff like this is not reach out and not talk to nobody, not talk to people that don't understand. I'm not saying talk to no anybody. I'm actually saying talk to some people that understands exactly where you come from. Not somebody's going to sit back and analyze it. That's just going to tell you what you're doing right or wrong. Somebody that actually understands and understands genuinely. They have no personal gain from you. When you go, that the worst thing you can do, y'all, only talk to people when you're going through stuff. They have no feeling for what you're going through. That's why I can't talk to my family. I talk to my mom, my stepfather, and they're absolutely sweethearts to me. I love my stepfather. You know what I'm saying? We were dealing with him and his health issue. They told him a couple weeks ago he had 50% blockage in his heart. Um, and they say now that's turning around. He went back to the doctor Thursday because he has to go to that every other week now. And they said the blockage went down by 8%. So they were gonna get him, but he said he's not in pain. So he's still getting up. He's still, doing what he needs to do. He still does light low work around the house. He still drives. Everything he still does. So that's been scary. But I feel like God's been blessing and taking my prayers up and touching him. Yes, so next time he goes to the doctor, the blockage is going down more percent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't know what's happening with me because, like I said, it went into this year. I started doing my fasts sometimes on Sundays, and I just feel like ever since I started doing those fasts, sometimes it's like something's been happening with me. You know what I'm saying? And not to be too spiritual on y'all, but I just that's how I feel. That's how I really truly feel right now. And I just feel like maybe this is one of those blocks I've been telling God the whole way through that I would like to be on every single day. So I leave tomorrow. I leave tomorrow and I start another job. It's supposed to be something that I should be home every single day. But it's just I feel like I'm in that space realm that's like, can you depend on it? Can you not depend on it? Can I do I on 100% tippy toes? Do I have to do this? Can I ever speak my mind and say what I need to say? Can I is it gonna last? Is it gonna go belly up? And like a lot of companies are doing like Arnold. It's just like I feel good and I feel strong in myself and my body. But like when it comes to other areas of my other areas, like right now, I feel like I'm on shaky ground. Does that make sense to y'all? I hope that makes sense. You know, and I won't. I'm tired of this side being okay and this side not being okay. I want everything around me and flow my life on one accord at the same time. And that's how I feel right now. You know, I was just like get comfortable at the job. Only been there since God, like the first, second week of March. You know, it's I really do feel like the rug has been snatched then from underneath me. I really, really do feel like, you know, I got my Bible here and keep my Bible open. So my grandma taught me I keep my Bible open. I keep my Bible open around my house um, to keep myself encouraged, to keep myself when things happen. And like I said, I have a mama I can call. I have a stepfather I can call. I have a few friends I can call. I have a brother I can call. And just when I think about that, I got so frustrated. And I'm gonna tell you this, and and when they got there, they brought me out the room. And even though don't they left out the room, both the lady and the guy, and they came back and they gave me my rental car information. They had just print that shit out because I was looking at the time on it. The time span was like really just like a few minutes, that 3 minutes prior to the conversation. They let me sit there for a few minutes. So they let you know that they didn't even really dig deep. They was gonna still let your girl pay out of pocket to go home, but they changed their mind and when they gave me the rental car to come home. They told me, you know, take your time. You're not necessarily in a rush to pack your stuff, but you're in a time. Just take your time, go get your rental car. They ordered me Uber and Lyft to go get my rental car. Didn't have to even get the money out of it. So something clicked in their mind during the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing of it is that how you gonna make a decision and cutting somebody's lifeline and you didn't do enough digging yourself. Do you understand that? Like, these people jobs. This people all part of their livelihood. Come on, don't take it personally. Yeah, truck around. What's up? I got terminated. No, we talking about truck around. Hold on. Yep, I know. Only been at the job for a minute. Hold on. Let's see if I there you go. Let's see if it's gonna show up. There you go. What's a truck around? But I oh Lord. Oh Lord. I mean, but I'm just letting you know, I'm telling you what actually happened. And you give me your thoughts on it. You know, um, but I guess, you know, they changed their mind when I say, you know what, maybe we not dug deep enough, you know what I'm saying? But the bottom line to it is that being the way the state economy is right now, it's vice versa. Trucking companies are starving to keep themselves afloat. They scratching their necks. They cutting off their ears. They making CEOs step down. They merge with companies that you never fucking thought that they would merge with ever before in their life, right? Just to stay afloat, right? It ought to be a time out for cutting people out for minuscule reasons, you know, if for things that don't really matter as far as the company's bottom line. And that's how I feel right now. You have companies closing their doors left and right. This particular company itself is merging with another big company. And I thought I didn't see that shit coming. you know. So I feel like the way that everybody's trying to stay afloat, so I just feel like it should have been more acknowledgement or more conversation before just cutting nobody. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Even though I've been driving, I mean, I know what to do while I'm out there. I know how to handle a lot of situations myself when I'm on the road. And there's certain situations she couldn't help me with. There was times like there was times I was on a heavy I was on a high value load and it was van. It was Michael Forbes. It was a Michael Kors load, and I was delivering it to an outlet. Um, it was an outlet, that outlet out there in I think it's Oklahoma, Kentucky, wherever I was. And she didn't have no information on his load. And so I don't have nothing on the driver. Then she gave me all the wrong trailer number. Then the trailer wasn't even the correct location she gave me. They have like they have their own terminals and they have shared yards. So the first place she gave me for this high value load, the trailer wasn't even there. And she was calling me and I had to call her back. I said, "You have to give me time to call you back because I have to drive. Man, you want me to just keep picking up the phone every time you call me? I can't." I said, "If you leave me a message, I'll pull up a message and let you know when I get there." So it was kind of a little bit of that kind of going on. I use these DMs, so they just do what they need to do and take their ass home at 5 o'clock. So sometimes you have to just, be out there and just kind of wing it. So then the particular yard when I got there, I had to wait 2 hours for a code to be sent to me just to get in the gate and get this particular trailer and deliver this load. And then once I got there was no BOLs on the trailer. The trailer was still intact. The heavy duty steel was still on the Michael Kors. But she didn't have nothing. I said, "Can you email it to me? Can you send it to my what's call?" And she said, "I'm gonna work on it." And 1 hour went to another, 1 hour went to two, and I said, "Okay, I'm just gonna start rolling, get on towards the direction." Before you know, it's past 5 o'clock, child, and, and nothing from her. So yeah, I feel like since your DMs are not perfect, damn it, and y'all do what y'all do. And us drivers, sometimes we have to wing it out there on the road to make sure things get to it. Make sure we deliver y'all freight on time because let's keep it 100. Delivering them trailers and the freight, being a company driver, even the least high, the company win more. I don't want to say truck around. I don't even want to put their ass even on here. I just think it's just a minuscule reason to cut nobody out. I think times are too hard for um trying to be extremely strict or bougie, if you want to say, um to your employees. But just how I told you how they did with the rental car, they let me know right there they didn't do a real due diligence and really digging, um, really about me and making sure they get to the bottom of it and make sure. Now, if we had a conversation and I had a conference call with a supervisor or we had a conversation, I had a write up, and she felt like I wasn't. But I just don't know. And Chuck around let me know like what else could I fucking do to conversate with you? I communicate both ways every single day. I don't know how much communication more can I give you. And this is every day. This every day out there. I don't know how much more I can give you. Now you give me some ideas, Sam. Chuck around, see those Coffee Brothers, Tank and Yanker. You want me to email you every day too? I mean, I don't understand it. This is the first. This is the first. You give me some ideas on what way I can communicate more. 'Cause it sounds like every sometimes you answer the phone when you call, there's a problem. And I don't know what we gonna do about that. Because I'm out here. You sitting at a desk with a set schedule. You know what time you're gonna take your break. You know what time you're gonna come back. And you know what time your ass gonna sign off from the computer and go on. I'm at the mercy of these streets. I'm at the mercy of these dispatch. I'm at the mercy of this road. That's what I'm at the mercy of. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me. Do you feel like I could do more? Do you feel like um I mean, you let me know, y'all. You let me. This is the first. This is the first. This how I feel like damn it being out in fucking oil field. When I went there, I remember that I was only there for like 7 to 8 days, and they said I complained about doing a job. They complained about doing a job. The guy just really didn't want to train me. Really, should be told, well, you got to see some men out there. Really. But you let me know how you feel about it. I mean, I only been there less than 2 months. No, yeah, less than 2 months. May May 16th or May 10th, 15th, 16th would have made a complete 2 months being at the new company. And then on top of that, y'all merging. So y'all study sending emails about new different things that's coming up. Because I'm gonna tell you this: at first, when I first got hired on, uh, they said no to doing the 8 and 2. No, this 8-2 or 7. No, it's a 7-3 split. That's not eight. Well, the splits were not something that they really liked for us to when we first got. That changed. I say about after 2 weeks of being there, so they slowly merging with another company. I'm already leaving tomorrow. Trucker rent. I've only been home for like 2 days. I got all kind of stuff on my table. I ain't gonna show y'all my table, but I got all kind of stuff on my table right now because I had to load up all the stuff in the rental car and get up out of there and do what I need to do. But I was so hurt, y'all. I felt like I felt like somebody hit me in my stomach. That's what I felt like. That's why I said they hit me in my damn stomach and didn't see shit 100% coming. Like I said, when I fussed at her about having more miles, that wasn't even hard like that. That wasn't even hard for us. You feel me? I'm already at a new company, trucker in. I leave. But see, the new situation, is supposed to be on Walmart dedicated. I won't. I'll let y'all know that company. Going back to that company really in a few. Let me just see how things go, child. That's how you have to. Ain't that sad? That's sad now for a job. You have to see how things go for you, real anything. But it's supposed to be home. I'm supposed to be home daily, which is what I really, really want. Anyway, I'm praying that God to open up something to give me something every single day, to where I can finally kick off other things that I want to do and what I feel like God would want to lead me to in my life, and where I feel like I actually can tap into success, not just maintaining, not just living, not just existing, just excelling. You know, so that's what I feel like I want to be like in my life. I don't want to be. I'm 30. I'm about to be 39. I'm 38 years old. I don't be having this conversation 10 years from now if I live to see it. And it's, oh, I didn't never did this, I never did this, and I've been procrastinating, and then it's also finances and health issues and family and all that kind of stuff that I put, and God been dealing with me like, okay, it's time to start putting yourself a little bit more first. That's all. It's time to you put something for. I didn't finish college halfway because of my mom, my brothers, and sisters. I was going to TSU, taking a pharmacy. I have pharmacy hours in TSU, right? And I had to drop out because my mama kept getting sick with pneumonia and she needed me for my brothers and sisters. I couldn't do it. I couldn't maintain it, y'all. I couldn't keep catching the bus and keep going down to TSU trying to take my classes. It just wasn't working. I just couldn't maintain it. So guys, let me know that it's time to put a full focus on myself 100%. I mean, I have, but not 100. I've never ever been shape world. Shanitria Nicole McGaffey has never been totally selfish. My focus has always been doing something for my family, doing something for my mama, um, doing something for them. They do stuff for me too, but I do stuff for them, you know. And I'm never, and when I look around, it's like people that I watch online and people that I come across that are extremely selfish and extremely gutter and cutthroat. They get it, even though you don't want to be that type of stuff. I don't want to push the kind of morals on you or anybody else. But it's like I've never ever been fully 100% sold out on myself. if that makes sense. Until like last year into this year. I'm only wondering where was your headset thing. My headset was on. My headset was on. But like I said, she would call me. This the thing. This the thing, Silos. She had both numbers. That's the iPhone y'all see on the couch. This my Android. I gave her both numbers, but she always continued to call me on the iPhone. Right? But when she would message me and show up on the Samsung, I would message, I would pull up real fast sometime in traffic and I would boom, 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 boom. You know, or I need to talk to you, boom, 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 boom. Or I would call in on this phone. There was always communication, Silos. There was always communication daily. But my mom felt like, well, maybe she didn't feel like you communicated good enough for her. Shit, I don't know what else I could have did. Give me somebody, give me a driver. It takes 2 or 3 hours to hear anything back from. Give me a driver that never calls in. But only one time that morning they'll ever call you back no rest of the day. When there's any issues with load. Give me that. Give me a driver that stays on their sleeper 13, 14 hours a day, every day for like a month. That's when I feel like that's communications versus not caring. That's what that means. 'Cause I've always cared about my job. I've always cared to take some kind of measure of care when I'm out here on the road, care with these people's stuff. I'm to a point where I don't even park anywhere a lot of days. You know, a lot of days I be at a truck stop. I rarely ever do the rest areas. And it's just for my safety, but also for safety of people shit that's on my back. There's so much been going on with truckers getting robbed. You know, it's summertime, so they popping off for show now. With robbing and taking truckers, you know, down. So you give me some ideas that you give me some ideas because she had both numbers. I gave her both numbers to call me on. When one if they both was down, she could have got me on the Samsung, but she got me there too. I said, did you then when I was sitting, I said, y'all look at the Samsung, I said, I communicate often. I'm on there every day, all day, all throughout the day. And there was a time they sent me to Georgia Pacific to pick up a load, and it was a total mess up, y'all. It was total. I lost 6 whole hours, and it was like week before last, 6 whole hours sitting at Georgia Pacific, y'all, waiting to get loaded. And a guy kept coming out, like, we have your company load, but we need your number. I can't just load your stuff without having your number on there. And I waited 6 hours, just to get a pickup number. Just to get a number. It's like, what the fuck you want? Like you want me to operate on your time, but when it comes to me wasting my time, I gotta wait on you. Come on now. Come on. 6 hours. Then come to find out when I'm there, oh well that load canceled. The fuck? You ain't let me know that over 6 hours ago? And her ass had left. I think it was like not yesterday, Friday, not last the Friday before it. He said, no, that load canceled. And I was like, but I've been here 6 hours. The people closing. The people coming and saying, man, we got to shut our doors. But George Pacific, I didn't know they had other smaller. A lot of times you think of Georgia Pacific, you think of the bigger plants and the industrial type shit. Georgia Pacific also have like smaller places where they load in our trailers. It's like on my second time being to one. Normally Georgia Pacific's the big oversized paper. But he said, no, it's in the big oversized paper. This the what's the other paper that they do? They push another type of paper that they push. I know what I'm talking about. It's not the big roll. It come like in little flat little sheets. That's what I was picking up. And he said, we got to shut our door. We shut down. We leave at 7, but trucks be loaded past 5 o'clock. And I'm like, really? And my DM Her ass had left. So I'm doing night dispatch. And so I'm looking at the lowest one council. I said, why ain't nobody saying nothing to me? Guess it. Man, please. If you got any ideas, I'm more than open to it. Come on now. I mean, I thank God that, I got a CDL, and that CDL has kept me being able to pay my bills and see things to my family sometimes. But I just want to elevate. So I don't want to just maintain. I want to elevate, and the only way you're gonna elevate is if you diversify, and that's what I want to do. You see how this thing is going? Look, hold on, y'all. We're gonna sidebar real fast. You see how things is going? Hold on. Uh, you see it? That's some new shit that they trying to put on. That's some new shit. And you may think it's nothing small, but you don't know how they're gonna delegate that. You know what I'm saying? They come with new shit all the time that makes it harder for the driver or the small company or the small authority owner to survive. They come with new shit all the time. How the fuck you gonna charge us to move your freight? But y'all making multi-millions of dollars. All that shipment coming to California from China, these still making multi-millions of dollars off this shit. Millions of dollars. Like that trailer I have, that Michael Kors load, that was like $1.7 million worth of freight. When I looked at the itinerary and all those nice ass purses and glasses and scarves I had, when I looked at one person retail brand new was like $300. And you had at least about what, 7 pallets? Look at that shit. They want to charge you now. The ports are just not booming, y'all. They just not booming in Cali, and I think North and South Carolina, and of course Savannah, Georgia, and of course Houston. And now, right when the ports get the booming going up, now they want to figure out a way to take your money back. Look, truck around, baby. I thank you. I thank you. And I know people gonna probably try to make fun of it. I really damn care. But I don't know. I mean, it just sounds like I want to answer to every beck and call. It sounds like my mom told me, it sounds like she wasn't always doing what she's supposed to do on her loads. Her loads, and you probably aren't the only one that probably claimed to her or about her. So instead of doing their own thorough investigation, giving y'all a warning and see how things go for the next 2 years, just up and cut y'all and just listen and believe her. You know what I mean? It just sounds like she do what she wants to do. She has to take care of business, and to save herself, she threw people like myself into the bus, keep her own job. That's what I feel. Thank you, Chuck Rand. I appreciate Chuck Rand. You give me some other ideas, because I mean I can't answer every single time I can't answer the phone every single time you call me. I just can't. But back to the screen, it's child. This is and this shit ain't gonna stay at $8. This shit gonna go up. They're gonna start charging y'all back for taking freight from the shippers yard, from the ports. And the thing of it is that the USA needs the ports to boom as much as it possibly can. So now you trying to charge nobody back for that. That's crazy. You see how this shit going? Time is out for these trucking companies trying to call themselves uh well, try to call themselves running through things with a fine tooth comb, or trying to call themselves being of excellent quality, if you want to say. Trucker ran, baby, this is some bullshit, right? This here shit on the screen charging y'all. So this gonna be what for every load you run at $8. So you pick up if you run the ports out of Houston or Savannah, Georgia, they're gonna charge you back out your pay. Uh, they haven't really said if it's gonna be just for owner ops or lease ops or on authority hard. Me personally, I think they're gonna charge all drivers with period. If you drive for a company, the company's gonna deduct it um some kind of way from their side, uh from dealing with the brokers, or deduct that company driver's pay. So I mean it's gonna hit us all some kind of way. But I just feel like it's this some bullshit really. Cause we need the ports. The ports is supposed to be the quote unquote focus to bring the trucking industry back to where it was. So the minute the ports are booming, you want to do something different before things even get back 100% established. Because the ports in Savannah have been booming for like the last 6 months. They ain't even been a whole year yet. And now you thinking about charging people back. That's crazy. Shout out to my port hauls. Running the port ain't easy. People think it is. I saw the sexy mother trucker behind the scenes, and she's in the port here in Houston with her truck. So some days it's hard. Everything's go go go. If you're not used to high pace, fast pace, if you don't have tough skin, if you're not quick thinking on your feet, 'cause them forklift haulers, they'll be giving a damn half time how they do shit. Say we come around cutting the corners fast and people cussing each other out, all that kind of stuff. So the port ain't built for everybody. I'm just gonna keep right now. I ran the port. I've done the port on and off when I was at Swift. I did it here and there when I was at CFI. I think I did it once or twice when I was at USA Truck. That's when I was leasing. I did it for like about 6 months when I was for a temp agency. So yeah, but I mean, shout out to y'all that swallow this bill, that propose this bill. This what I'm saying. The focus is all in the wrong place, in trucking, it's all in the wrong place. Not enough time to think about ways to take money from truckers. It's time to put money back in trucking. It's time before long. Shit, you might see prime shit go on. But I know my prime people ain't gonna like me saying it, but shit, things changed around, get a little better here. Be a company like Prime and so gonna go under. That's why the ones not as big as theirs ain't merging. Yes, I personally think this is some bullshit really up on the screen. That's how I feel about it. I just don't think this is not the time for them like that. When I saw this shit, it made me mad as hell. Like really? Shit. And they talked about keeping rice out. Man, we talked about that. They talked about keeping rice coming in out of USA. That was sending us to a famine halfway. So it's just these big power companies that push for these bill. Baby, look, I don't know what the hell for. Know what they're pushing the bill for. We need companies stay the people losing their jobs out here. I just lost mine. And like I said, these companies they don't give no fucking notice. Uber's still shutting down. At least the Uber's the only one. A lot of these companies for the last 2 years have been shutting their doors to gave their employees a heads up. Y'all know that? You pay attention to that? Metal Freight One Logistics, YRC, Arnold Transportation, Celadon, and they and I talked to Ghost Truck behind the scenes. Guys out killing themselves and stuff behind the election. We just all on stable ground right now. That's how I feel. But I be damned this unstableness that I'm in this very moment dictates how I be and where I'm sitting at the next month or week there. That's how I feel right now. It's another this God is in me that makes sure that I stay somewhat on path, or to make sure that I keep my mind somewhat regulated on Him, or I keep a positive head. But it's how I feel. I can't lay none of this stuff. When I was in the car, I was driving back, and to keep it real with y'all, I was so in and out. I don't even remember half the way how I got the fuck home. That's how upset I was. I felt like I really had just been stung. But then, once I got closer to Houston, some came home and just like, you know what, Shape, it's gonna be all right. I got you. And I felt like it wasn't but God just reaching out to let me know that I got a plan. And say, I don't know what would happen. I said, it's maybe I got into a rig and they had a turnover, so they wouldn't support me. I mean, sometimes when things like this happen, you have no choice but look at the other side and the positive sides of things. You have no choice, even though you did plan for a year. It's a little bit of financial setback, and yes, frustration, and yes, time loss, and yes, you have to go somewhere else and put time in somewhere. That's the thing about it. When these companies do this to you, and they shut down the doors, or they fire you, or they don't do right by paying you, or whatever that you go through, the most precious thing about it is that you lose out on time, and that's the biggest part of the quote unquote setback that they do to you. One towards it. Don't let. I'm not Silos. I'm not. But I just have to get on and get out this update. And let y'all know I'm not gonna be here too much longer. I'm supposed to get up off here. And probably go to my mom's house. I might go live later on the night again tonight. I might hit the gym up tonight. And get my work on. I didn't work out yesterday. I was so upset, y'all. I was so upset and just disappointed in myself that did I do a lot of wrong, and when I keep looking at it and keep looking at it, I didn't do a lot of wrong here, you know. Um, like I said, when we talked about it, and they didn't make sure they provided with me to get home and things like that afterwards. So the whole vibe when I was sitting there in the conversation, it just it didn't feel right. It kind of felt halfway unorganized. It kind of felt um a little bit undecisiveness, and it kind of felt like uninformational. It was a mixture of things. And I was sitting there talking to these people when they let me go. So I just drop y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, because I know how I feel. But like I said, I still got blessed. They still ended up being decent. I started coming on money out of my own pocket to get home. They provided that at least. So I guess, I say it's still a blessed situation. Some people like Pinkett get stuck stranded out of states and states away, and have to come out of whole grand or two just to get home. You know, like I said, these companies don't care, man. These companies don't care. That's why you have to diversify. That's why it's time to tap into the things you really want to do. And I don't care if even if you don't feel like you're perfect for it, even if you don't have a whole lot of money to put down for yourself to advertise. It's just time to put things whether you want to cut hair, or whether you want to start flipping trucks and buying them and selling them from your, like OTR leasing and loan mountain do. Whether it's want to start your own hairline, you want to sell hair, whether it's you want to get into the real estate, you want to start buying different properties, or whatever it is that you want to do. And that's what I thought this was a setback from for me, is that now I go back to the drawing board, spend another couple weeks to see how that goes, and then I'm feeling comfortable for a string in something else. Because you have to have something, you have to want to have one thing down on the ground and solid, so you can fully pull anything off anywhere else. So that way you can say you gave your all to something. And that's where I feel like I am right now. Have I ever really gave 100%? Like DC tell me, have you ever gave 100% of yourself to this trucking thing? And in the conversation, I hope he watches this. In the start of the conversation, when he brought it up, he asked me. I said yes. But as the conversation went on, I was like, no. I haven't thrown 100% of my whole self. I've stuck out. I spent the time, right? But have I always moved wisely? That I always make sure I encamp myself around people that were really truly successful. That I just talked to guys behind the scenes just liked me, and had only one truck. That I talked to guys that had about 4 or 5 trucks and really being successful. I didn't know. guys that really been through the trenches, guys that's really been in prison and didn't have nothing but trucking. They had nothing but trucking to depend on and change their life around. And I only had like one or two of those. And unfortunately, I didn't really listen to them 100%. I listened to other people and listen to myself. Because, like I said, I kind of jumped out here. And just one day I was driving school buses. I was tired. I was tired of going a whole month or two without any kind of check. So I just jumped out. I had a boyfriend. He was a truck driver, but he didn't make sure he got himself familiar with part of this industry. You know, he had been driving going 11 years, and all he did was just drive. He knew about the bump and docks. He didn't know anything about the brokerage side. He didn't know about negotiating freight. He didn't know anything about getting his own fuel card of the discount rates. You know anything about in depth about the factoring companies. He just went through the company that he dealt with. He didn't make sure that he really thoroughly educate himself. You know, it's like you gotta be careful who you listen to or you surround yourself with, especially in this industry, because they can only join so far because they don't let themselves so far. They educate themselves so far. And even for the ones that have gone that far and have grown some, you know, they may be in a whole demographic than you. They may be in a different time than you. You know, and I know there's a lot of old heads that watch me, and shout out to T Hill if he watches. But when he came to trucking, you know, he's in his 50s, him, Theo, Dirty Broke, G Way, you can't, it's not to shock them, it's not to shoot them down, but they came into trucking and started doing things at a different time, y'all. There was a different time where it's not things not happening the things that happen right now. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to y'all? So us where we're at right now, we have to take this thing as we go right now if we wanna maintain our life, if we just want to keep a roof over our head. And it shouldn't be, you know, at the stage in the game, but that's what it's about right now because the walls is falling. And when you get someplace where you feel like you can finally start planting it, then it gets snatched. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, on the way home, I was scratching my head, I was scratching my head, I was crying, I was upset, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I want to say fuck it, apply for me some damn Walmart and stop me some fucking shells for the rest of my life. That's what I was thinking about doing. On my way in, fuck these companies, fuck trying to be dependent on these companies. Something in me just keep on tugging and say, you know what, sis, you gotta just keep on going. You just gotta keep pushing. Oh, I swear, y'all. But I'm gonna get up off here. I love y'all to death. For rocking out with me because I'm gonna go spend the time with my mom today because I leave tomorrow. Um, I get on the bus tomorrow. They paying for it. I ain't gonna spend money for no flight. Get on the bus tomorrow. Um, it ain't nothing but like a good 5, 6 hour little bus ride. It ain't bad. I don't leave the state and get a good plan up this job Monday. Do what I need to do, and hopefully things are better from this point on for the whole rest of 2024. You know, like I said, I have been just 100% stagnant since January the 1st. You know, like I said, if you know a plug in Houston that is the actual stable place for me to be, yeah, hey, hold on. This is my email. That is my email. And don't send my email up, blow my email up and all that kind of stuff. I mean, an actual real place that you know, um, that will be a safe place for me to be at and let me drive and let me have a schedule. Let me be home at least every weekend. And don't send me shit by no damn Family Dollar. If you hit my email by no damn Family Dollar, I will not return your email. I will not call or text you. Okay. Hogan has already been blowing my damn phone up ever since I reapplied to a company I'm going to Monday on 10th Street. And they asked is desperate for people. They trying to pay 89 cents a mile to live no damn uh Family Dollar, Dollar General, damn freight. And you know my ass is not feeling it. Okay. My fat ass not supposed to have my back hurting outside delivering nothing. Hey, you see the place, you start picking her doing what she's doing. What's her size of secrecy? You catch her and get ready to jump off, boy. But I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me. Much love to everybody that did reach out to me behind the scenes. Shout out to Pinky for keeping it up with your girl. I appreciate it. If you want to donate anything to me, that's my cash up there. You don't have to, but you just choose to. Like I said, this shit was not planned for at all. But what can I do about it? What's done is done. You know, so I can't get dwelling on. We talking about it today just to give you a warning. You know what I'm saying? Now, you do want to know the company, hit me behind the scenes. I'm gonna email and I'll tell you that. I'm not gonna put them online because I'm never get ass no shine at all. That's what I'm gonna stop doing. Y'all stop. These companies fuck you up. Let's something truly, really, really left. Don't put their ass on the damn screen. Don't even get asses. Even the bad advertisement shit. You feel me? Because they can still want up off of that. People still gonna apply for their asses. You know? Just like over there, super ego, where you still got the 1, 2 guys that's the one here talking about they winning over there. And you know damn well the super ego is trifling to them. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Silence of Secrecy, CeeLo's, Trucker Ran, Coffee Brothers, Tank and Yanker. I appreciate you know, it's one of y'all for coming in, stopping out at your girl. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm at home till tomorrow, so you can hit me up, and I most likely will respond to you today or tonight. And if you have anything that you feel like can actually help you realize something, but yeah, yep. Here we are, middle of the damn year. You know, shit. Uh, having to halfway restart over, but it is what it is. I love y'all. Hit like, but subscribe and comment down below. And this is your girl, Shape.